Hello guys, ArkhangelGaming here, and today we're playing some more Rome 2. I haven't uploaded in a couple of days, sorry, and that is because of I had a throat infection, so I couldn't really speak very well. It's still around, but it's not so bad anymore. But I'm playing as the Iceni versus the Suebi today on the Battle of Armavir. As for my Let's Play campaign, there's been an absolute disaster, and the save file has been corrupted or something, and it won't load, and my last autosave is on another campaign I played. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start a new campaign. I'm thinking of doing Epirus, actually, but I'll probably have Arverni as well eventually again. So, we won't just leave it there. We'll start again another time, and that's about it for that, really. Anyway, I'm playing as the Iceni versus the Suebi today. I have 5 units of heroic riders, sorry. I have 3 units of Britain slingers, and I have 6 units of heroic nobles, which are their strong sword infantry. My opponent, he's taken more of a mixed army. He's got 4 units of the longbow hunters. He has 4 units of, no, he has, yeah, 4 units of swordmasters. He has 3 units of berserkers. These are very strong melee troops, but are very weak to archers, slingers, cavalry, things like that. And he has 3 units of the wooden as spears to deal with my cavalry. At the back, his general is in a heroic noble, heroic riders unit even, sorry. Heroic nobles for another faction. And we're just going to skip ahead to the fight now. He just stands here and waits for me to walk over to him. Okay, so now I've come close enough. He's going to run his army up towards mine now. He's going to leave his berserkers at the back for the time being for some reason. And the rest of his army is spreading out to his wings here, the wooden as spears. And he has 2 over here. My slingers, I think, are in range. No, nearly in range. I'm just going to move my swordmasters in front of them. And his longbow hunters are coming into range of my slingers. Sorry. Now, here we go. Gotta get their little conkers out. And as slingers seem to always do on this game, they're going to miss every single shot on the first volley. I don't know why they do that, but they do. And you can see my heroic riders are coming around the sides here. And now my slingers are starting to hit their archers. His archers are focusing on my slingers, so my heroic nobles aren't taking any damage. They're not too heavily armoured, so it might be a bit effective to fire at my heroic nobles, but these guys are already wavering now, as we can see, and they're about to rout. Here we go, they're routing, but they're not shattered yet, and they will come back. And he's got a lot of swordmasters over here. I'm not sure if they were hiding or he just moved them over there randomly for some reason. They're coming back now, don't worry. They've decided to join the fight. And he's going to leave his wooden as spears watching my heroic riders here. So he's going to hope they can't do anything to his swordmasters, even though the swordmasters are actually outnumbered by my heroic nobles. His berserkers are now come close. They're around everywhere. 2 of them are in here, I think. There's 1 over there. And there goes my spears, and that's going to take out quite a lot of the swordmasters, and we get the charge off here. It's important as a barbarian faction to get the charge off, because they have an ability that increases weapon damage and another one that increases charge, so it's very important to get that charge off as the barbarians. And as you can see, my heroic nobles are obliterating his swordmasters right now, but he gets his berserkers in here who will take down my heroic nobles one-on-one. But mainly only if they get the charge on, and all they did was run into the back of their swordmasters. He probably should have tried to flank there. And I see his general, and I'm going to charge my heroic riders in now into the back of his general, and you can see the damage that's done. And one of my guys is soaking up the wooden as spears here, but they're going to sacrifice themselves in the process even. And his guys are starting to rout, as you can see now. I've charged the rest of my heroic nobles, and the rest of my cavalry are just sitting there watching the spearmen. It's whoever makes the first move, really. And my heroic riders have taken down his noble rider general unit to 15 now, and his general is dead, I believe, at this point. And so that's a big success from me, and I'm going to be able to get these heroic nobles into the fight as well and save my cavalry in a second. And he's doing something he shouldn't do there. He's trying to bring his cavalry actually out, and that just ends up in taking a lot of damage, and my guys are actually doing that as well. Now I don't know why I did that, but that cost me that fight there actually, but I kind of did the damage I needed to do. And his wooden as spears tried to flank my guys there, so I just charged my cavalry unit straight into the back of his wooden as spears, and they routed them very quickly since they weren't facing them and bracing themselves to the charge. And as you can see, most of his army is routing now, but most of my army is also routing. But he quits the game here. Did he lose? I don't know. I definitely had the advantage there, but he could have turned it around. As you can see, he had we didn't have these coming back. The cavalry would have routed them, but he had his longbow hunters were coming back. A fair amount of swordmasters. He still had a fair amount of swordmasters and berserkers up. I don't know where his other 2 units of berserkers went in the end. Oh, here they are. These berserkers would have done a lot of damage there. I don't know. I probably would have won that, but if I was him, I'd have stayed in to see if I made any mistakes. So anyway, GG to my opponent. I don't know why he left so early, and I'll see you all soon.